Hi guys, I'm back. We have more tips and tricks coming your way. And actually this video and our next video coming up is going to be a little different from normal videos because this time I'm talking about certain key words in the senior care industry and what they mean. Upcoming on our Resources Within Reach segment of the Share the Care show, we are welcoming Dave Holder with Assisted Living Locators. And to really understand who he is and what he does, you have to understand kind of the senior care living space situation. So I'm here to clarify some of those terms so that you are ready to rock and roll when he is on our Resources Within Reach. You ready? Today, we're really breaking down what a senior living community is. What kind of living situation is that? Who moves into senior living communities? How much care is provided in that kind of senior space? I'm here to answer all your questions. A senior living community can make up typically 4 different segments of senior living and senior care. First is going to be independent living. Second is going to be assisted living. Third is skilled or nursing. And fourth is going to be a rehabilitation service. Today, we're really going to focus on independent living and assisted living. Next time, we'll talk a little bit more about nursing and rehab. Let's talk about independent living. I like to think of independent living as a nice introduction to the senior living communities. It's kind of the easy way in, a non-threatening way into kind of the senior care or the senior living communities. Essentially, independent living is housing exclusively for seniors. It can start as young as 55, but a lot of times they are exclusive to individuals who are 65 and older. It can be standalone residential buildings, or it could look like a condo complex. It can also look like an apartment building. Either way, the senior has their own living space that they have complete control over. Some common names for independent living can be a retirement community, a retirement home, senior housing, senior apartments, active adult communities, things like that. Now, assisted living has a couple of things in common with independent living in that your loved one or a senior is going to have their own living space that they can do with what they want. They can decorate it however they want. And for the most part, they are pretty independent. However, assisted living is going to combine some day-to-day support services with a long-term living option with healthcare as it's needed. Assisted living is really designed for those individuals who are pretty independent when it comes to their own personal needs. Things like getting dressed or bathing themselves or using the restroom on their own. If they're able to kind of do their own personal care, then they are typically a really good fit for assisted living. If they're struggling with other things like transportation or making their own meals, things like that, maybe they're afraid of falling, then those are some things that the assisted living team can kind of step up and provide some of that day-to-day support for them. So they're really living independently with just a little bit of help from the team there at the assisted living. Let's talk amenities, something that everyone wants to know about when they move in. Your most common amenities in an assisted living are going to include 2 to 3 meals a day, laundry services, housekeeping services, recreational and entertainment options, wellness programs and exercise programs, and it's also going to include 24-hour a day, 7 days a week security. Today, in 2021, assisted living is the fastest growing senior care living option in the world. Everybody wants to move into an assisted living community. And have you seen some of them? They're amazing. They're beautiful. Some of them have granite countertops and hardwood floors. They're beautiful. There are senior living options in your community that include both independent living and assisted living options. And if you are looking at moving or have questions about moving, someone like Dave Holder, who works in a placement services industry of the senior care world, he is going to be able to help you navigate that. There are a lot of different companies that offer a lot of different things, but when you work with a placement services agency, they can find the best fit for you and your loved ones. So I hope that helps you understand at least a little bit the difference between independent living and assisted living. Both of them are really, really, really great senior living options. And if you have any questions or any concerns about these living options, please feel free to send us a message, shoot us an email, comment on a video, and we'll make sure that your questions get answered. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, before I forget, this Thursday, make sure that you head over to the Care by Christy Facebook page at 6 p.m. to catch Dave Holder with Assisted Living on our Resources Within Reach segment of the Share the Care show. If you're not able to tune in live, don't worry. We'll make sure that we strip that audio and upload it as a podcast episode. So you can hop on over to the Share the Care podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify podcasts and get caught up with Dave. Anyway, we'll see you Thursday at 6 p.m.